Okay, testing. We're ready. Alright, turn this off. That is good. Oh, it's been a while though. Holy moly. It's been a long while. Hopefully wearing this hat for luck. This new awesome beanie from the merch store at shop.AzureBlaziken.com. Wear this awesome new beanie that I got. It might give you some luck maybe for the stream, but we'll see. Oh boy. Oh boy. You guys ready? You guys ready for it? A new Raw, which I also didn't upload episode 54 yet. I still gotta work on that. So, yep. Alright. Let's get this started. And yep. Sorry for being late, but you're here live with Azure Blaze, AzureBlaziken. That's my Twitch intro. But yes, welcome everybody. Raw is Blaziken tonight. Yes, indeed. There's a lot to say. I know there's a lot to do. We actually put to get the card here. I need to go check that out. That's something. I got some drinks. Got some stuff. I also got some. I also made a. Also got a few smoothies. I was like, I need to get something healthy too, so I can match out the healthiness. I've also been feeling a little ill today. I've also been had an injury. So usually also had a massive injury. My back has been killing me today. So I woke up with back pain and trying to lay down, and somehow my bed has just really not been great. So I guess I need a new mattress, but I guess I'll just I'll tell a different story for a different time. So I am back. A long, frustrating weekend. There was a lot to do. There's a lot to say. I also, those people who didn't see episode 54, it's not uploaded yet. I still have a lot of issues with Vegas being a problem, so it's been a lot of difficulties these few weeks. But yes, episode 55 for April 25th. So this is a little bit earlier, but this is on my sister's cat's birthday, Michelle's birthday. It's a little birthday shouts to Michelle. We got 3 stars. All right. Also, I love how we got 3 likes immediately. Or I guess we got 2, then someone actually liked it immediately. But yes, I am very happy with that actually. So I'm gonna be okay with it. There was a lot of things to say, but I wanted to introduce. So starting off with, of course, I'm just gonna leave off with a rant. I'm so pissed. I was pissed. I was absolutely pissed from Twitch lately. But then again, it is what it is. I gotta move on. Sometimes you can't get what you want, really, and that's what life goes, man. That's what life looks. That's how I was trying to be. I got mad at my friends, and then my friends got mad at me. I got roasted. There was a ton of roasting completely. So I'll say I see Miguel, of course, our regular. Welcome to the stream. Before we get started with the episode, yes, there's a few things I want to say, because there's a lot. This is what I do. Also leave an apology note. Actually, I want to say my apologies to the people that I really made fun of, and I got mad for being extremely upset. I do also apologize to you guys as well too, on that's listening in the chat as well, for my obsessive for ratings behavior. But I'll still just slightly briefly ask about, hit the like button if you guys want to join the stream or whatever, or subscribe if you're new. We lost a lot of subscribers, but that's probably different. That's just okay. We're not going to deal with it. I'm not really mad at all, because I do deserve to be blamed at and yelled at for my profanity and my stupidity. And then a pipe bomb I cut actually did cost me a lot, but at least it woke up the people that that were supposed to be here tonight. But so I'm not gonna be able to cry over spilt milk. So that's what I'm trying to say. Twitch has been awful. It has been an awful time. So it's just now I'm at that streaming struggle lately. This is the only stream I'm gonna have unless somehow this stream gets its amazing amount of likes, and I'll just do more. I'll do more raw streams like this. But a possible heel turn, and then that's also got mad. That's why I felt betrayed by some people. That's why I thought it was, but a heel turn would be fun. I would love to see myself as a heel. Be interesting. Be a bad guy. I thought about it, and I'm like, you know what? No, I think the fans still care. There's still that slight bit of hope that we can do this. I believe it. Hell, I believe in the fans. I believe it. I'm sure all of you guys believe it. I got warning. Oh yeah, you got warning. Well, yeah, my Nightbot's an asshole. The Nightbots are assholes. Nightbot is being. I still gotta fix a few things. This is a work in progress, but I wanted to make sure you guys understand. Yeah. Sorry about Nightbot being a jerk. It's just like me, I'm kind of an asshole. So you win some, you lose some, I guess. But that's what this whole thing was. This whole week, and then from last week and the week before was just you win some, you lose some, and then because people are stupid and people are just don't believe in you anymore and they lie to you. But then again, I was wrong. I was very wrong about that. I didn't mean what I said during that whole pipe bomb that I mentioned last season that I mentioned. I was so upset, and that's what got so just obsessed with ratings, and it killed me. But I want to say thank you guys again for all your support. I do appreciate everybody else for your amazing support. Even though it's like 5 minutes, I'll still take it. It's fine. Whatever makes the chat more entertaining, and hopefully the chat will be more lively, more vibrant, as always. But I'm just upset the fact that I had to deal with a lot of bullshit from just like I'm doing these for people, and then this is just whatever. It's just the things I get, really. So it's bullshit. I really wish that there was a lot of people, but it's not much, so I can't really complain. So I don't want to sit here and whine and cry about it. And from now on, I want to make sure I'm not gonna talk about ratings. I don't want to talk about no ratings, no viewership, nothing. I want to have fun I want to have fun. That's the only thing that my friend Matt. I'm sure you guys know Matt from SmackDown, right? So it makes sense. I want to make sure. I want to make Raw a better show, not just for Raw, but also my Twitch streams, also my future streams in general, just to make things much more fun. And it has been fun, especially your leading Blaziken is just talking about ratings and bitching and complaining about ratings. So we'll do ratings last. That's the best part is we need to have fun with the streams. And I do appreciate everybody else for tuning in and also hitting those like buttons on the previous streams from the previous games as well too. That I've been just re-uploading from Twitch to YouTube. So it might give us some exposure for my Twitch streams. So I'm sure you guys will enjoy those. I definitely appreciate everybody else for those people who tuned in. Even though it's just there for like 5 minutes and just be like, hey, yeah, I'm here, and then just dip out. So and then hit the like button, move on, or subscribe, whatever. So hey, it happens. And then, you know what? I'm gonna turn over a new leaf. It's a new start. So it'll be interesting if I do a heel turn, but honestly, no, I'm not going to. The Dark Shield have been on my ass lately on just the whole issue. They actually were very impressed with my rage and anger. They would actually like me when I'm angry. But you know what? As you probably heard on Twitter, as you probably seen, or probably not seen, but of course there's a few issues with the whole thing. We do want to recap episode 54 as well too. Let's just real quick before we begin the episode, because there's a lot of things to say about this. There's a ton of stuff to say. It was pretty solid. If those people haven't seen it, I'm sure you guys could. And those people haven't seen episode 54. I'm still editing right now, but I've just like been trying. Woke up, back pain. I'm in pain, and so much. I've just been ill for the last couple weeks. I've just been not COVID. Don't worry about that. That's a different story. But this back pain and just and having, I guess kidneys are having like an issue. That's my only guess, but here's what we can get 5 likes. I mean, 5 likes that's like the gauge. That's mostly with Raw exclusively, because the Raw mostly Raw is like 5 stars. If it gets 5 likes, 5 stars. Yeah, that's just simple. So that's gonna be the mostly and the case. So that's already been established already. So we don't have to worry about that. I'm just saying, the fact that Twitch in general was kind of a pain in the ass. So I'm hopefully I will take. I do want to announce I am taking some time off from Twitch. So I want to focus on here and do some streaming on here. Actually, I'll at least I'll re-upload some of the streams from Twitch to YouTube and see how that goes. I do want to test some of the streams on YouTube though, because the Twitch had some issues with them when I first did some when I came back in August. But I do want to see how many games I can test. So that's different. I'll just explain that when I can, or have an update video when I have a chance. But it'd be great. It'd be great about there was also a lot of stupidity in the chat. There was a ton of stupidity in the chat actually that I want to mention. Just like a couple things, because I'm like, why? Who's comparing to who? Let me see. So I might have to I should just wrote this down in my notes. I'd also been slacking on notes here. That's what I need to do a lot. And I call myself a broadcast journalist. Wow, good job, Azure. Yeah, I can roast myself, guys. I can roast myself. That's fine. I got it. There was a lot of confusion in the past pay-per-view, which was Living Dangerously, which is the pay-per-view that we did for ECW and for it was ECW and Raw. Really, it was an interesting pay-per-view. It was somewhat interesting. I'm just like, what is going on? But overall, there was a lot of confusion in that whole. And plus, we have an undisputed champion actually within Genjiro, who became the new champion, which is actually really crazy. I'm actually happy about that. Let me see if I can actually get there. Let me see, where was it? Because there was a lot. It also got 3 stars. Oh, it actually got 4 stars. Actually, the event got 4 stars, which is pretty cool. So that's solid. I do appreciate that. But actually, this Sunday is Blaze of Glory 2, so I'm very excited for that. Actually, for this Sunday will mark the pay-per-view. Now, let me see what's going on. There was a lot of confusion in this chat. I want to just bring up here because I'm confused with these. I'm really confused with these. I'm very confused. If I can make it there, hang on a second. Because there's a problem with first of all, EXE. EXE had a lot. Like I said, it had issues with the whole. I actually accidentally upgraded the wrong EXE because it was supposed to like some kind of like a new version that came out, and I accidentally uploaded the one I had that was supposed to be the new one. So I was supposed to go to the old one, which is most the one that just glitches like crazy. There is a few bugs on EXE because he just flies on the top and doesn't land. It's a weird glitch in the game. It's a very weird glitch. Kenen-shi's also Kenen-shi got fined. I heard from General Manager Chun-Li. Apparently Kenen-shi got in trouble. She actually got in trouble and got fined for it. It got fined 5,000. If you guys saw Extreme Saturday, that's what Chun-Li cut a promo on that one, and yeah, I was surprised. Chun-Li actually gave Kenen-shi a bit of a, of course, as punishment, she was also forcing Kenen-shi to defend her women's title on ECW, which hopefully should show up at some point because we're really behind on schedule. So especially I'm trying to upload these ECW videos on my channel, so it's a bit harder to see all these events going on once. Then there was. Of course, we also got new tag team champions with Pika PZ. Big congrats to the big congrats to Pikachu for the results. They actually became the new tag team champions. Pika PZ. Oh yeah, here we go. Pikachu Porygon is looking to make it history. He could become the first Pokemon to become tag team champions for the first time. That's not true. If you remember the Pokemon tag, that's another thing. That is not true, because the Pokemon tag team titles were created back then. Yeah, about 5,000. Yeah, 5,000 for Kenen-shi's. Because if you remember the finish, Living Dangerously, Kenen-shi basically knocked herself out, and then thus the match was as it was. Technically, Kenen-shi still won, retained her title, but she knocked herself out, thus taking out Toshi and herself. And puppies were out, and Kenen-shi was naked. Great. and then she got in trouble for it. She got fined $5,000 for it from the GM. Damn. So that hurts. That hurts for Kenen-shi. And of course, she has to defend her women's title against Nina Williams on the upcoming EC episode. But let's go to the troubled Kenen-shi. But Pika PZ, actually back then there was some Pokken tag titles, but they kind of like are left in the dust. But just want to make things clear, there were some Pokken tag titles, but I don't think it's true because remember, if I talked about this for Japan's sake, the Pokken titles came from Japan, so the Pokken Championship came from Japan. But I think for right now in the States that for the World Tag titles there was a few. I guess if you remember the 4v4 championship was defended on SmackDown. Snorlax, Gengar, I believe was Vaporeon and Dragonite at the time. Snorlax and Gengar were the first Pokken Tag Team champions, but also they became the first Pokemon team to become 4v4 champions. So there's a little bit of a a little note for you. I think that was it for all. That's all I think I have for all the results. I was supposed to talk about the updates. A new Pokechamp was crowned. I was happy to see that. A big thank you to Nashville, Tennessee. One more thank you to Nashville. It was awesome. Also, Kenen-shi, really? Kenen-shi. Kenen-shi. Oh my god. Kenen-shi. I swear to God. That was funny. Kenen-shi. Someone forgot to spell. Yeah, Metagross was very close though. And then we had the world heavyweight title, which of course this was also Ash. This is also Lucario is probably is not Ash's Lucario. Just because of Lucario doesn't mean it's Ash's Lucario. It could be somebody else's. So that's no different thing. Unless I was like, I want to correct some people on that one because there's a lot of mistakes in this chat. They were stupid today, or stupid from that night today. Hell, the chat's probably much dumber than I thought. To be honest, no offense, but yeah. But also, it was a fatal 4-way: Pit, Gendro, and Charizard, and Adele. Was Adele champion, defending his title, but against the European champ, the Fallen Angel, and Charizard. Knowing that we have seen a lot of stuff here. Yes, there's a lot of there's a lot of motocross going on in the back. It's motocross. Even in Pennsylvania, it's still motocross here. But it was a shocker because Genjo became the first undisputed champion. So that was crazy performance by Genjiro. Right. That's cool. That is cool. But the answer is no. So your Dark Shield can come on out and get their hands on me, whatever. So just because I was angry on that week doesn't mean I'm gonna come here and say bullshit. But Dark Shield wanted to come in and talk shit about me. Well, and it was also Sonic talking shit about EXE. I'll get to that at some point at a different time. But that's a different story. I'll just say this: you better watch your mouth, Sonic. Is EXE? You know EXE. He's an all around champ. He's been like what in total? Probably like what? 14-time total champion. I believe that's how many times he's won titles in his whole career. But I will watch your mouth about EXE or Shadow. Whoever the Hedgehog was, it was Shadow or Sonic that talked shit about EXE. Yeah, definitely looking forward to it. So Dark Shield, yeah, the answer is no. So I'm not turning heel. Let me see what you said before. Sorry, I don't want to see you turn heel. For starters, rating is not good. Well, I don't want to talk about ratings right now. That's a different story. I don't want to talk about ratings. That's the last thing you need to be worrying about. I want to have fun with the streams from now on. So I'm here to have fun. I want to have fun with the episodes again. I want to provide the comments as much as I can and just do what I do best. So. That whole heel turn can go suck a dick. That's all I can say. It can suck a massive dick. So that's done. Interference check. Adele check. Interference check. Also a Legion of Darkness, check. Alright, but anyways, let's get this started, and we get to our Fatal 4-Way match to start off, because in episode 54 or episode 53 I mentioned something about, we got Cutting Kanzuki. So with you, young lady. We have the, actually, this is technically, someone's birthday is coming up, actually. This is on April 25th, by the way, so Tifa's birthday was on May 4th or May 5th, so a little bit of happy early birthday to Tifa. She'll get her title opportunity. You know, she's been on a losing streak lately, but I'll give her a shot. He's like, because it's her birthday. Give your early or late happy birthday shouts to Tifa if you guys can in the chat. And Brittany Gardevoir, which she is a former Pokken champion. I believe as far as like she's the first female Pokken champ. I think that's true. It could be Lopunny. Lopunny was. This is all Japan's territory. And we get to Tannhauser. Tannhauser actually has been working really well. I'm actually happy for her. Not Cammy, but Tannhauser actually. This will be for an opportunity to face for Mai Natsume's Divas title this Sunday at Blaze of Glory 2, because technically we're heading to Blaze of Glory. I guess technically we're 2 weeks away from the pay-per-view. My bad, it's 2 weeks away, because technically we're in April 25th, because honestly, if it would been May 9th, it would have been this Sunday. So technically they're still in this different time zone, so I'm still behind on a few things. Alright, so of course, Fatal 4-Way match, or definitely do a Fatal 4-Way match, Fatal 4-Way match, excuse me. But in the meantime, we have a lot of things to work with, but for the time being, time to get things working. Cutting Tifa, Brittany Gardevoir, Tannhauser, best of to all 4 of you ladies. And it's showtime. Oh god, Tifa has suntan. Oh Jesus. Here we go, round 1 to start things off. Fatal 4-Way match. We'll see how these lovely ladies try to produce. Hopefully we won't see puppies though. It's the first time I said that. Hopefully we won't see puppies much. Hammer shot into that big ballerina spin. Turtle right now doing some good damage right now. Got a bomb on Tan. Meanwhile, Tifa, she's trying to get her revenge against Tannhauser at least after her first defeat of the season. And right now, Tifa trying to play some defense here. But the double team's gonna come up handy right now in these Fatal 4-Way matches, though. That's the thing. So, ooh, nice kick. Nice super jump kick. There's that big total elimination. Oh wow, nice total elimination for Brittany and Tan. And oh man, another disrespect right on the boobs. That's gotta hurt. Oh, that's fine. I'm feeling my chest, and that's painful. Alright, here we go, round 2. But yeah, that was just disrespectful right there by Tannhauser. She is a lethal. Oh, and a hammer shot. Right in the gut. Again, Fatal 4-Way rules here. Oh, nice catch into a heaven bomb from Tifa. And it needs the gut from Cutting. Let's get things started here. And now Curly with a distraction. We know Gardevoir has a lot of allies, of course. The hammers are right to Tifa's midsection. The early birthday girl. Trying to get her early birthday gift here, but obviously it's not going to help much. Trying again. Some big super fist combos. And right now, Tifa down and out. I actually like the turquoise color. It's nice. However, cutting with part of the Kanzuki state worked really well for this. Hope this helped out, but I think it's just too little, too late. And the team's going to rotate here. And again, Mike, is this the Tannhauser is really just being disrespectful to. She's really ready for a title shot. I mean, if it's possible, we could see Tannhauser become the next contender for the Divas Championship. I can't understand the Portuguese, but you know, I can translate. That'd be huge for me. I can't understand Portuguese. Sorry. However, nice little start here for the start of Raw, but of course we're not done yet. We still got plenty of Raw action between these divas and these in the waifu division, but it's been pretty good. Tifa, Tannhauser, Brittany and Connie looking pretty exciting. Well, will all 4 ladies have a chance? Who will become the next contender? And I'm sure not Mayanatsumi is probably watching the matchup, looking on to see which of course Rose too, as my tag team partner. Look on. I'm sure that'll be a little bit helpful. But we'll see which divas will make a big impact. Oh, those hammer shots are lethal. Brittany Garner's defense and her special defense and her psychic attacks might come in handy for as a former Pokken champ. Looking forward to hopefully become the next Divas champion. Maybe. Or we could see the upset of a lifetime, seeing Tifa's heaven bombs and her massive puppies. And, hopefully, maybe her early birthday gift hike can give her some hype, indeed. Or maybe the County Estate can have some real estate and hopefully as a contendership. Maybe. Alright, be right back as we have our next. We definitely have our rotation here. We'll see which divas line up together. Who's probably the who's probably the more stronger. We'll see what compositions we're gonna have next. So stay tuned because don't miss it because more divas action on the way. All right, we're back. We have episode 50. We're back as we get things rolling for this fatal 4-way match. As it continues, looks like it's going to be this time it's elimination style. So we'll see how this plays. And Matt is here. Hello, Matt. Welcome, bud. Welcome, Matt. You ready to get butt engaged? As we get first ball for a good start here. Now it's gonna be. It looks like it's gonna be Tannhauser. Oh, a crawl! Man, that crotch shot. Thank God it's no DQ this one. Good lord, there's a Streamus with a little distraction. Ooh, nice, another hammer shot. Heaven bomb again. This should be a nice little. Again, knees to the crotch again. Tifa's getting crotched a lot in this episode already, or this match in general. Now it's a super heaven bomb. Nice move, but it was intercepted by Tannhauser. Tifa trying to use the hip attack, but unfortunately gets caught by that big him. And again, Tifa just gets crotch shot completely. Another crotch shot by the hammer of Tannhauser. Tifa down and out. You can see Connie or it looks like Tannhauser just taking a breather. It's Connie now, down to Tan and Brittany. Now you know, big clubbing blows to the midsection again. And now Tannhauser just showing the disrespect to all three ladies in the corner. Hey, they can have it right now. Oh, nice flip kick there by Kansuki. And now it's Tifa and Brittany trying to bring things back here. The shoots with a little bit of distraction. Nice hammer shot, nice shatter there. Oh man, super hammer shot. That's a big time hammer slam there. That's a lot of damage consumed to Tifa right there. Right now, this could be pretty bird turn things around here. And there goes Tifa down. Tifa might be limited here. That's a nice hip toss. Brittany using her second powers here. Energy ball coming up. Coming blows again and Connie with a hip toss, and Connie now knocked unconscious. Oh, nice 450. Oh, but go for that big 450 hammer splash. I always want to know. Oh, God. Oh. There's her ultimate right there. Tannhauser just off to a huge start here. This could be it for Brittany here. She can be eliminated here. And a 450 hammer shot connecting right in the face. That hurts, and there you go. Tannhauser does it right there. She's your #1 contender. Oh man, that's huge. That is huge. Just like that too. Brittany should have had a little bit more of a chance, but someone your Brittany could never stand a chance against me. Well, Connie already knocked unconscious here. I don't know what she's talking about. We have a new #1 contender. And the final score is just 2-0, but Tannhauser is your #1 contender for the Divas title. So hopefully by next Sunday, or yeah, by time next in 2 weeks time really. Tannhauser looking forward to the next contender for the Divas title, and hopefully it's Spear versus Hammer. It should be a pretty nice little. It's gonna be a nice little hardcore matchup. I can say that's a good hardcore right there. It's a big hammer right there, though. That's what she said. But that was a big time super hammer shot. And we saw some big time hammer just stomping away and just inflicting more punishment. So, but Tannhauser is your #1 contender for that Divas title, and that's a huge upset right there, in my opinion. But seeing Tannhauser like this, you know, she's been rolling lately as of late, and she's been week after week, and she's been improving a lot. So, I gotta say. But as far as this, I mean, it was close, but I think Tannhauser and also mostly on both sides. If it's like elimination style on both sides, that will also makes the match a little bit quicker. So it was alright. I definitely give this a little bit more a stronger rating. But definitely Tannhauser is a lot more. It's probably more fitting to face against Mai Natsume's Spear versus Hammer. So it'll be pretty interesting having like a hardcore match at that pay-per-view. So I'm looking forward to Blaze of Glory too to see that. That'll be a good matchup to wake up the crowd a little bit. Jerry Lawler, did someone say puppies? I mean, you missed it. Well, you kind of did. Do not wake Jerry Lawler up, please. Say that for me, what was his name? Julian. So, I wish Julian was here. Julian the King Lawler, apparently. But yeah, definitely nice matchup for sure. Unfortunately, it would have been like, hey, see Gardevoir and try to handle again, but no. Tannhauser's just like, nope, I'm just going to win this contendership immediately. So, there you have it. Alright, we definitely have more time now to see who's up next, and that'll be Mai versus Yang Xiaolong, shall we? Now, the question is, where do I put this? We'll put these harlots somewhere. Where did do you remember? Yes, I remember Yang. Alright. Now, what do I remember? Where did I put my Shiranui? So we'll have that match ready to go. So our second match. But I like to see the sounds. Actually, we know that Tifa and Yang, of course, Death Battle. You guys know that Death Battle match, of course. Now, what about Mai versus Yang? It'd be interesting to see, you know, someone who's a brawler. She's extremely pretty, but also has also just a brawler and just wants to beat people up really. So Yang, this is her second match on. What we saw in that Raw Fallout. She was actually looking pretty good. I was happy to see Yang making her, because she was normally in this Ruby team, but I think now all the Ruby cast members are different brands, so they're mostly just being separate. So Yang mostly all by herself. But I want to see how much she can improve as a singles combatant. And she's looked pretty good in her debut on that fall episode of Raw. So we'll see how this plays out as she makes her official, main roster debut. Even though technically it was the Raw Fallout, like I said. Where the fuck did I put this? Hold on, anyway, where is she? I'm trying to remember what I put her. This is why my memory is so bad. I always mention this on stream. Memory is that bad, guys. I don't remember stuff. Oh, yeah, I see her. Duh, right there. Duh, me stupid. Alright, there we go. But yeah, these two. Yes, you know that Yang is a brawler. Yang Xiaolong, a massive brawler. We're competing in a death battle, actually, was against Tifa. We just saw Tifa earlier, so I'm sure we'll see maybe a death battle rematch. But in the meantime, a good start. Of course, she's a good worker. She'll hopefully, job out to Yang. But maybe Mike can make but Mai's been looking pretty good too. But I think with the updates that Mai's been getting, it's been helping. But it's just like slightly there. But Yang's AI is a little bit stronger. Let's see how it goes. I'm sure that Yang will be a great asset to hopefully for Raw's women's division, or Raw's waifu division. Oh god, oh god, my dyed her hair blonde. What happened? It's a blonde fight. Oh no. Ooh. Good start. Go for the full throttle tap shoulder block. Ooh. This should be a really good matchup though. We know that Yang's a Spitfire too. That's definitely the strength of the bunch of that Ruby anime. Ooh, fire versus fire. I like it. I love it. Oh, and again that burning fire tackle. Nice move there. But mine's trying to survive here. Ooh. Double cushion, double counter. Slot speed quickness for both. I'm trying to evade, but it just gets caught in the fireball right into the face. I'm on a roll. And Yang just obliterating mine in round one. Just the damage done though. This is the strength and numbers here. Oh, nice fire flip, kickstart first blood. Nice burning shoulder tackle. Just like second chance. Mine dyed her hair blonde. I don't know why. Oh, nice thrust kick in midair. That was nice. Man, Maya using her fans here. There's a Kenen-shi fans. Use them as weapons here. Ladies in the corner right now. Nice block. Both ladies just showing some good counters here. Nice hits as a takedown. Uh-oh. Ooh, another tile block. Oh, good dodge again by Mai. Right now it's bumped down to both blondes. Of course, there's no blonde. There's the 1, 2, 3 fans connecting. Some big high kicks. Again, double reversals here, man. This is a lot of. You should know her so well, actually, surprisingly. And again, Mike can do this right here. Oh, Swan Fandango. There we go. That's what it's called. And Mai's showing some resilience in round 2, and we go to round 3 to start the stream. Nice. Nice way to get things going for singles action here. Very nice. I like it is a blonde fight. I don't know why Mai dyed her hair blonde, but okay. I guess Andy has her husband Andy has blonde hair, so it makes sense. She dyed her hair blonde. Oh, nice. Go over Super Swan Fandango. Nice move. And again, Yang on the attack now. Post call for both. Nice. Go for that rising fire. Nice. And again, double counters, double reversals, double tech bonus by the way too. Nice. Uh-oh, epic charging. Oh, big burning shoulder tackle. That was big right there from Yang. Close call for both ladies now. And now, Manias is getting gutted in the corner and gets burned alive there in that big time super burning fist combo.
That so bad.
Yang just utterly a huge upset here, man. But I kind of figure Yang will win this one because she has more, a little bit more, has that youth advantage. So a little bit young versus old. But oh geez, I might have an overboard there, but I love her positive attitude though. But Yang, a strong 2-1 finish. Gotta give her credit. Mai put up a good fight too. She is a veteran. You gotta give her credit though too. A veteran Kunoichi, but she's still, of course, defeated one of the SNK's finest. Well, who also got rejected in Smash Bros. Ultimate, but we're not gonna talk about it right now. But however, great matchup. I definitely love this match for sure. Pretty fun, very fun, fun main event. It was just the main event. That would have been huge actually. But Yang gets a nice solid win, a strong first victory on her second victory on Raw. First was the Fallout, and now it's here on stream. Very good to see Yang make a good appearance, and we'll see how this will play out for sure. Looking forward to it. That is a good match. It was a great blonde fight, even though Mai is technically brunette, but of course I guess she dyed her hair blonde because of Andy, because I believe of course Andy has blonde hair, of course. So they want to be a couple. I guess couples day off really. Hell, maybe we'll see Andy as brunette. That'd be great. That'd be interesting. But no shame in mine losing though. It was a great effort. I mean, I do appreciate her effort for trying to at least force a round 3. I'm sure the fans enjoy that too, and seeing puppies today. But especially we saw some good like old school grapples and tie ups, and we saw that some good counters left and right. So and we saw that Swan Fandango for the first time a little bit. Get to see the veterans still got those young legs of hers, even though she's like probably in her mid 30s or probably early 40s, but she still looked good. Looks great. It's great. She's still fast on her feet. And then she went to try to go for some high risk maneuvers. Went to the top, and she had those good like featherweight, cruiserweight maneuvers. So you appreciate that. So that's the heart of a veteran right there for Mai. But as far as the upcomer within Yang, this is good for her. I'm proud of Yang for finally making some good progress, even though she had a really crappy start for her career in Mugen, but I think now I think Yang will be a lot stronger in this waifu division, quote unquote. But definitely a lot better. I'm impressed. I'm very impressed. So keep up the good work, Yang. You keep up the good work, sweetheart. Right, anyways, we'll be back for this one because we have to do another match. Our main event is coming up though. We also got doubles. Some good ones actually, and we have a 4v4 and a 6-man tag. Six-man main event. The new undisputed champ makes his first appearance, and he will, of course, debut Genjiro as your undisputed champion, as he won his successful victory, winning not only retaining his European title, but also becoming the world heavyweight champion, which is huge for Genjiro. And of course, he becomes a new Hall of Famer, our first Hall of Famer of Raw. I'm sure Harumaru is just celebrating. I'm sure Harumaru had a great time celebrating. But we get back to work, and it's time for us to hopefully get Raw back on the track. All right, and we do have that's huge with Nobunaga, Adele, and Heracross. That's a huge super team. I don't know how Pit, Genjiro, and Lucario, but I believe in our heroes. But can the villains and with the Bandit Heracross overthrow the champs? And of course, with Pit's rivalry with Adele, we'll have all that combo coming up. As Raw continues, we do I believe Mr. Gohan is also making his Raw return, but I don't think I have him on here yet. So it might be a switch in the card, I think, for the last second. So we'll see Billy Kane though, but and then we got doubles action coming up. So and we get to see Fire Emblem versus Earthbound. That should be good too. That should be a real good match, by the way. Firebound, Fire Emblem and Earthbound just has this. If they had like a big old a Fire Emblem and Earthbound really collaborate with each other, that would be huge for Nintendo. I'm talking big ideas, Miyamoto. But anyways, let's get this rolling as Raw continues. Alright, we're back. AB Mugen RAW is ready to go. We continue on episode 55 with some singles action. We have more singles action on the way. How about this? This should be really good too. Mystic Gohan making his appearance. Finally, after being... as rumors were true, Gohan actually made his appearance to ECW too after the show and actually congratulated to his younger brother Goten for winning that Intercontinental title. But of course, he was a top free agent. And you know what? I kind of went all balls. We do need like a main event star, but right now, Mr. Gohan trying to really. He does show a lot of ring rust, but I think Gohan would be a lot interesting to see him on Raw again because you guys remember Saturday Slam Fest, he was that powerful and was that strong. So bringing back the Mystic Gohan that they want to bring. So like Yang, of course, wants to try to hopefully make a name for themselves, and now as a single star. We know the legacy of the Son family. We have Goku, Son Gohan, and Son Goten. So we'll see how this plays out. But Billy Kane, meanwhile, also trying to make a name for himself too. Is hopefully, because I believe Billy Kane is more now in the European division, so represent the UK. But we'll see how this Brit takes care of business. The former henchman of Geese's clan, the Howard family, but of course with the former Fatal Fury vet, looking forward to try to at least make a name for himself as well. But can we see some Kane swinging canes, or will we see Gohan's Kamehameha waves? Let's get started.
All right, shall we get started?
Hey!
It's that time again. Here we go. We're ready to get engaged. Here we go. To get ready for round one. And Billy Kane off to a good start. Right now, Gohan obviously showing that ring last here. We'll see how much he can last long. Billy Kane with a super rod swing. Doing multiple Kane damage right now. Now Billy Kane really taking it to Mr. Gohan here. I would not charge over you, Gohan. I'm sure Piccolo will be saying dodge, but nevertheless. Oh, nice dive there by Kane. Using that rod as a weapon, just a pole jump himself into that big time attack, that dive attack. Epic charging here, classic. Epic charging. And now, that big Kamehameha. Oh, blocked. Blocked by Billy Kane. Gohan trying to do the best he can, but I think it's just a little too late. That ring rush is really getting on to him. Now, Kamehameha. Nice. Nice fire rod extension there. The extension shot there to knock down and use that rod as a weapon to just knock down Gohan. As we get engaged for round two. Ooh. Nice flurry kicks by Gohan. I think Gohan, in my opinion, could be a main event waiting to happen, though, to be honest. But he's got to have to surpass Billy Kane. He's just very rusty, though. That's the only problem. He hasn't been in a match in years. Since Saturday Slam Fest territory when but the missing Gohan could be helpful. But we actually just played other versions of Gohan in his Super Saiyan form as well. When he had that feeling. But now, Kamehameha strikes again. Has a chunk of that damage there. Again. Nice upgrade to that big whirlwind kick, and Gohan just bounces back just like that around two, and he just like it's like just trying to like ride a bike really. And if I was Gohan, I'd be like, it's riding an old bike a bit like again. All right, round three, final result. Awesome. Love to see it. Let's see some round threes coming up. Nice uppercut. It's that big flurry punch. Right to the mush. Right now, Gohan just waking up here, finally getting some momentum here. Billy Kane, silent night for Kane. Some big knife edge shots, big flurry kicks. Kane using his Rod's defense here. Gohan trying to do the best he can here. Billy Kane trying to do the best he can as well, too. Dive attack. Nope. Gohan blocked it. There, now he finally realized how to dodge. Nice tech bonus. Good. Lands on his feet. Super rod swing. Super extension rod swing combination. Both guys really just playing some really hits and misses right now. Ooh, nice move! Again, that big time fire rod combo. I believe it calls it the hot. I believe Billy King calls it the hot rod. Hot rod attack. And now, will this be war Kamehameha connecting? Beautiful Kamehameha, and it's just like riding an old bike. Gohan successfully, a huge upset, finally defeats Billy Kane 2-1. I feel that. I can't read today. I'm too tired to read. But I feel that battle to battle, I become stronger. Well, indeed, Gohan successfully made a massive upset, though. That was huge, though. Gohan finally returning back to the ring, and for the first time in like 3 years, Gohan gets his first victory back since Saturday Slamfest, and it definitely things have changed. I think this is, I guess, Gohan in general. For the first time in 3 years, that Gohan finally got his first match, and finally he's been out of action for a while, doing a lot of chores and helping out his mama Chi-Chi. But hey, Mother's Day is coming up, so I'm sure Gohan will be able to be helpful to help out his mom as well. But however, Gohan still has a lot of things in his tank, and he's a main event waiting to happen now. He can force some good round threes like how Yang did, or how Mai did as well. But Gohan, and in this case, definitely show a lot of veteran leadership, and I think it's also gonna be good to see another veteran on Raw. And that's what that's what we needed right now. We need some main event stars. That's what we needed right now for our show. Is we need some main event talent. I mean, yeah, I guess you could say that. Oh, that's right. SmackDown is still. I also got to finish editing SmackDown. I have to finish editing that. I think Phoenix is still gonna work on that. He's just been now that Phoenix is back, he'll be able to edit some of the rest of the stuff too. Oh, oops! I almost dropped my headset. Whoops. Gohan's rusty. Yeah, that explains it. I didn't call him sandbagging. He was out of action. I mean, he was out for 3 years. I just said it. For the first time in 3 years, Gohan was successful with 2-1. But it's still a good way to get Gohan back in his old feet. We haven't seen Gohan in a long time. I mean, that's like I also talked about ring rust. That's, if you haven't faced someone that'll step into the ring in a long, long time. So 3 years is a long time. 3 years is a very long time. But we get to see another round 3 in our hands at least, so that's good. Fans enjoyed that for sure. But Gohan, very optimistic that Gohan is, very intriguing. But nice to see how Gohan is working well. I'm happy for him. Finally, he gets his first victory here on Raw in 3 years. So that is great to see. Sorry, Billy Kane, but Billy Kane did do a great job. But I think Gohan made just basically just Kamehameha for the win and did some good damage on him. So with that win, Gohan looking forward to hopefully not only impress his mother Chi-Chi, but I'm sure he'll impress his father Goku on SmackDown, even though all the Saiyans have been separated as well too, and even Piccolo too. I guess even Piccolo as well, but I guess Nail, you got Nail as well to replace. So looks like Goku and Piccolo and some of the Saiyans are on SmackDown anyway, but. However, Gohan is making a big name for himself in the main event picture. We'll see him in the main event at some point. But Gohan is a main event waiting to happen. I can guarantee it. So we'll see how he plays out in the main event picture for sure. Alright, we definitely have more doubles action. Well, actually we had the doubles action right away because we actually get things started. Singles action is done like dinner. We move on to our first doubles match of the evening. Good old Ramon and Oswald. Gotta love these guys. They are fun to watch. Now we have Chimichanga. Chimi and Chung. Nano, or that's part of Nano Chunga. That's a Neo. Because Neo stole my goddamn joke. Thanks a lot, Neo. But, however, with these two, this should be a fun little tag team matchup to start off. Now, let's talk about Ramon and Oswald for a minute. They are a Hall of Famer team. Ramon, actually, for the first time we saw him on stream, we saw him do a frog splash. That was a beautiful frog splash, by the way. Chimichanga borrowed a Nano Chunga with Nano Fate. But, of course, we're having Nano Fate Chunga. But I just call it Nano Chunga. But this is, of course, the veteran, the experience of Chung and Chinmi, the youngster Chinese fighter. Definitely looking forward to hopefully try to get himself a big dub. Hopefully not only for this, but just trying to win it for Nano Chunga in the 4v4 competition. So, and also they're also part of the two guys they'll compete for that tag team gauntlet match at the pay-per-view heading towards. So Oswald trying to hopefully regain some tag team gold. Remember Ramon and Oswald as tag team champions, and Oswald's ECW title reign. I'm sure you OGs remember that feeling when Oswald actually ruled ECW at some point in his career, in his old career. A lot of old and young in this matchup. So I guess the age difference is a big meaning between. But Chung is probably what is like 80 is probably in his 70s, probably in his 60s, 70s, and still moving like that. That is incredible. He's like the Terry Funk of this roster. God. Comparing Chung to Terry Funk, that's a difference. Let's find out. A lot of young and old in this tag team matchup. Alright, here we go. Time for action as we get ready for round one. Ready to keep engaged as tag team action starts out strong here. And both guys very quick on their feet here for, even though they're young and old. Gotta give the credit though to both the elderly for sure, with Oswald and Chung. Chung with this combo, nice move into the Tiger Driver, nice move. Excellent move right here by Chunga. Like Chimichanga. Again, ooh, courage you feel, nice move. That's vintage. It's just Oswald, and again the big ancient power. And now you got Super Chung. Chung uses that hot sauce, or that alcohol, that sake that he likes to drink. And now, lots of big super fireball attacks, and Chung all fired up, man. That hot sauce, very spicy indeed, and thus giving Nano Chunga a strong round one. Let's see if R&L force round 3 here. And now, super card trick combination. Jimmy trying to get out of dodge there. Chung taking all the hits from that super card strike combo. And now Jimmy all fired up here. Showing that youth, the young blood youth. Go for that young blood attack. Oh, the courage you feel to block it. Great defense there by Oswald. Again. Both sides are pretty even now, but I think Oswald trying to get the upper hand. So close to get some. Oh, another courage you feel. They can get rid of Chung. Try to get rid of the experience game, and that's exactly what they're doing right now. That's what they became tag team champs in the first place. Oswald and Ramon trying to force a 3. Oh, and a big super earth shatter, but it's not gonna be good enough. This is it for Oswald. But Oswald trying to hold on with courage and feel, and a big slash. Those cards are super sharp indeed. And Oswald just barely hung on round 2, and another round 3 to start off. Awesome. That's what we like to see here on Raw, folks. Ooh, nice super earth shatter combo. Oh my jeez, Chung took so much damage. Right now, huge upset right now. Go for that well, that Cloud doing some good damage here, but trying to distract the Ramon Oswald. Nice foot kick. And now for the Super Tiger Driver, and again Super Fist. Coming by Chinmi. Very good, nobody home, but Chung's down, and Ramon's down the other side too. And now it's all up to Oswald and the youngster Chinmi. Chinmi, the high flyer, likes to use a lot of high flying attacks and those ground and pound. That smash mouth style offense here. This is close. Ooh, bigger shatter combination. Chinmi might actually make it upset here. Currency field connected by a kick out. A kick out after the currency field, but he gets a slash, and that will do it. Unbelievable. Oswald just barely hung it on again. Ramon and Oswald do it again. 2-1 over Nano Chunga, and that's Nano Chunga's first loss of the season, and their start on Raw. Damn. What a physical fight in this tag team opener. What a fight. That was good. That was good. 2-1, utter dominance. Oswald just clutches it up beautifully. You love to see it. Definitely Ramon Oswald making a hell of a name for themselves. And these are the two teams that will be in that gauntlet match at Blaze of Glory too. We really know for a fact. But Ramon Oswald making some good work. And same with no shame of Chimichanga. I mean, I'm sure Nano Fate are not going to be pleased about it, but I think in their mindset, I think they should be in good shape. It's hard to lose, especially with Ramon Oswald, a pretty fun, that unorthodox style offense. I can't even speak. It's just, this match was a crazy match. Definitely, if this doesn't get 5 stars, I swear to God, we have 3 consecutive round 3s. Yeah, we have 3 consecutive round 3s. If this doesn't get 5 stars, man, I don't know what I do. But that was certainly an impressive, nice opener to start doubles here. That was really good. So I'm very happy with that. I'm very happy with the results. All right, I think we're definitely halfway point in this show. I want you guys to check out the channel and subscribe for more. Also, I believe I left something. I didn't leave the description. I'll leave it in the description below. Also, I want to leave a little shout out to our friends George and Jessica. They're actually having some troubles with some I guess storage issues. So I want you guys to check out this link for them, and I'll send the link if I can. I'll leave it right here. There's a GoFundMe page for them. Go show some love, of course, if you guys want to spread the word. Definitely go check it out. I'm sure you guys will be able to tune in and check it out. I'll leave a link down in the description below. So it's nice to see a strong card. Really, this is a good card, man. I'm telling you, we got 3 consecutive round 3s. If this doesn't get 5 stars, like I said, I don't know what the hell I was supposed to do. But go check out the link for them. I just updated the description on stream, so go ahead and check it out. I'm sure you'll be able to tune in. It was certainly enjoyable, but I'm sure George and Jessica will appreciate it. Shout out some of my friends who are having a lot of wrestling ring issues, since we're doing a lot of Raw. Speaking of which, check them out. I'll leave the GoFundMe page in the link down below. If you also want to spread the word to your friends or whatever, if you have any friends you want to spread the word to, I'll leave it here in the description. Go check it out. So I definitely look forward to see a lot of things happen. Hopefully, you guys want to spread the word. Definitely donate, and shouts to them for hopefully they get their stuff back, and they have unfortunately their storage still has a lot of ring stuff. There's also a bracelet. I guess ashes from family members. I don't know, but I'm sure that will be helpful. And also they had their issues with fire season since they live up northwest. So I want you guys to leave a link. There's a link down below in the chat and in the description below. I'll leave it in the link in the comments to help out our good buddies George and Jessica. Hopefully get the ring stuff back, so I'm sure they're gonna get their opportunities. Hopefully they can get their storage filled with stuff, and I'm sure you'll be able to help out as much as possible. That's what I want to try and do. And partially what I talked about earlier in the stream, I want to hopefully give to people again. So I want to hopefully spread the word as much as I can, and we'll see if you guys will spread the word too. That would be great to help our Fireside community, help our Fireside community members as much as possible. Help our fallen, competitors, I should say. Well, Blake, you and your SmackDown roster got a lot of work to do to get up your game. I mean, yeah, this is like I said, we have the best tag division on Raw. I said it so many times, I'll say it again. We have the best tag team division on Raw, and I mean now SmackDown has a new a new Crusader Tag Team Championship division over there. I mean, it might have a chance. So, but I think we definitely have the best division of tag teams known to man. So it's really awesome. Wow, what a start, man! I'm already sweating. This is it. It's nice to be back doing this commentary again. It's nice to do more commentaries like this. But yeah, but again, Nail Chunga back to this, but back to action. But Nail Chunga, no shame in losing tonight. I'm sure this is their first loss of their career actually, because they were in 4v4 territory, but in doubles they had their first loss. So I'm sure Nano Fate will understand. But that's Nanoha and Fate. But I'm sure those two will understand. But in Roma Oswald, big win. Hopefully they get some good +1s. Hopefully they try to regain some tag team gold in their near future, because they actually look pretty good. Maybe we'll see that big time frog splash. Maybe we'll see it from Ramon. It's always pretty. It's a picture perfect frog splash. So we will see that happening. But yeah, this has been absolutely awesome. We got a lot of Raw. We still got more Raw to do. We definitely have a lot more to come. So more doubles, 3v3 and 4v4, and we get to our 6-man main event. It's gonna be a crazy main event. I cannot wait. So I'm sure you guys will. I'm sure you guys can't wait as well. I'm excited. Let's keep the Raw card going as we're in the halfway point of the show. And I want you guys to check out the links. Also leave those. Also, you can follow me on Twitter and check out my merch store. There's a Raw merch store over there at Shop at AzureBlaziken. Go check it out. And I also got a beanie. I'm wearing my new beanie. It's good to see your show finally get it together. Yeah, I kind of like motivated the chat and the Raw roster. They were worried about me, but I think they're finally inspired to hopefully try to make this into a good show. 3 round 3s out of 4, which I will take those. I mean, the rest will be 2 zeros, I can guarantee. But we'll see how it happens. I will get to see at least some people in the chat tonight. Let's see Matt here. I'm sure Matt will have a lot of work to do, work on his roster. But he actually did record the episodes, but we just need time to edit. That's a problem, because we need some like breathing room to edit, and that's a problem because Phoenix and I are trying to edit these videos, and it's hard because we have a lot of stuff on our plate. So hopefully try to wrap things up and try to get things going. But fortunately for you, Matt will be able to hopefully upload. But also there's a new Heat. I believe Heat was also uploaded too. So if you also want to check it out on Thursdays, go watch it. And I'm sure you guys will be able to have fun with that while you guys wait for SmackDown. So go check it out. Anyways, that'll be it for dubs. Actually, there's one more doubles. Sorry, but we get one more dubs, and I'm sure this will be a nice way to hopefully see which team will get a dub or an L. All right, stay tuned. Raw continues next. All right, we're back. As hope you guys enjoyed a little halftime. As our first, we actually definitely are in the halfway point of the show. I also want to let you guys know, there's some links down below. You guys can check it out. Also, we do have a Discord server, but unfortunately, it's still a work in progress, and we're probably not gonna send the link until we're ready to hopefully fix the Discord server because it is cluttered. So I have to fix it. So, but it's depending on my time, my new sleep schedule, so it's a little bit difficult. But however, we have, speaking of difficult, two teams who have been on a losing streak. They need some wins. They've both been bitching, complaining about need some wins. But meanwhile, two teams have been struggling all from season 2 and even season 3. This time having Chad and Ruckus as doubles concludes. But with our two of the worst teams, I believe, that could have been interesting. But they actually got updates and they're still pretty crappy. But of course, Spellcaster's Order within Katrina and Bertha, because we know these big bosomed beasts that were just trained or just being underneath Mammy Tomoe's spell. So she looks like Mammy has hopefully tried to coach these two and try to get them into tag team division. Also, they're part of the tag division. So this is why we showcase some of our best tag teams right here on Raw. There's a lot of competition on this show, man. I'm telling you. But with the case, hopefully the pot is still, or the kettle's being black, really. But I think with this, with Katrina and Bertha and Chad and Ruckus, I mean, these two teams have been complaining. It looks like they're trying to get themselves some wins here. But which would only afford one team to proceed. Hopefully we'll see that, and hopefully be a gauntlet match. But these two also could be in the gauntlet match as well, so it would be pretty cool to see it in this tag team gauntlet heading towards into next Sunday's pay-per-view. But we'll see how it goes. And ringside, and let's bring the action unfold. Which two teams will make it through and advance? We're gonna find out right now.
Keep your words soft and sweet. You may have to eat them later.
These New Yorkers, these beasts, ready to go as it gets started for Raw. But we already know that. Oh man, they just got squished. Oh man, wow, they just both got squished simultaneously. Good Lord Almighty. First puppies and now thickness is about to arrive on Raw. Just keep your heads high. Oh. And Ruckus already down and out. Yeah, this might be literally going to be a squash fest here. Go for that super hip. Go for that super hip attack. And I'm sure hopefully the ring is reinforced. But yeah, oh, nice drop. This airborne drop kick. That's a lot of weight. I mean, I'm talking that's a ton of weight combined. The thickness is real, folks. As round 1 strong enough, but now we have to round 2. And now the rump shaker coming. Oh my God! Good Lord Almighty! Oh, Chad! Oh, I'm so sorry. This is literally a squash fest. That big uppercut, just knocking him out cold there. God, I feel bad. Ruckus got literally squashed in half. Oh man! You could stay longer if you're cautious. Oh my God! That is just massive. Yes, it's too obvious. That is way squashy than I imagined it would be. Oh, Bertha Katrina. These beasts just squashed the living shit out of these guys. Well, another losing streak for at least Bertha Katrina finally back on board on the winning circle. But Ruckus and Chat, talk about squash match. This is literally the if you find a dictionary, that is your squash match. Just look up the word squash. That is definitely it. They're Bertha Katrina's names are on the picture is on that dictionary. What a literal squash match. Just all right, move on to. Wow, I just no, nothing else to say. I don't have nothing else to say, to be honest. That was just squash-tastic. And that's just I don't understand. That was just utterly squashy. These big beasts, you know, they're gonna hopefully try to fit well, but they'll probably be entering maybe probably entering last, or probably gonna enter first in that gauntlet, and maybe, but Jesus, that was just a poor Ruckus and Chad. But hey, these New Yorkers are probably gonna be sent them in the hospital at some point, but they just bring Max revives because I'm sure that these New Yorkers got absolutely squished. So someone get a calzone or something, a calzonian, and just res them. Screw the revives. You need calzonians. Just filthy, absolute filthiness from these beasts. All right, move on to the next match. I guess we'll take a little break here because this is just utter squash fest. Oh my god. That was just not right, man. That was not right. But anyways, we'll be back, I guess. It is just absolute squash fest. But that's in the doubles, so we actually do need to move on to 4v4. Or sorry, 3v3 or 4v4 territory. I might lose control for this, but we got more action in the way. But Bertha and Katrina, man, they are just a vicious beast. But they finally rebounded. They can actually shut up about losing matches. So they finally can take a breather and eat some snacks on their way home. So, yay! Everybody wins, I guess, but except for Snow Chad. 4 Shades of Manhattan, man. They're gonna have to. Hopefully, they can get some calzonians and just be res with some pasta and some glizzies. Glizzies. Oh, and I have street talk. I have a street talk in my mind right now. They certainly got bing bonged indeed. God. Alright, we'll be back in a minute. So Review 3 continues. As Review 3 starts off, and our hellacious 4v4 match should be ready to go. Alright, we're back, everybody. As 3v3 about to start. Normally it would have been Nile and Rico, but Rico and Nile actually are scouting this matchup because they actually got some new. Well, I guess got their newest member of Legion of Darkness. So it looks like this darkness has expanded and has now a darker cloud. But however, we're getting Setsuna from Last Blade now added to the mix here in this one. But Setsuna, of course, has been very quiet. He's also been on this show for a long time. He hasn't been, getting much attention. But I think with Legion of Darkness needs some new allies, and I think Setsuna could be helpful to hopefully lead the team into tag. Hopefully, try to bring back the tag titles that they lost to Pika PZ. But they're hopefully try to regain themselves. They wanted to get a shot. Remember, if I recall correctly, in episode 54, which I'm sure I'll be uploading episode 54, by the way, on this, hopefully later on the week before the pay-per-view, because technically in 2 weeks we have Blaze of Glory 2, but at real time it's like May 9th, so it's a little bit early. This is mostly from like a few weeks ago, but hopefully by episode 56, if the stream does get a 5-star show, we're definitely going to make this into another stream for episode 56. That leads to Sunday's pay-per-view. So basically next week we'll be seeing the hopefully by around next week will be the pay-per-view for Blaze of Glory 2. But speaking of which, we do have other teams trying to get a spot for that tag team gauntlet match heading towards it. It's supposed to be 10 teams on the card, really, or 10 teams that'll be mostly be featured in that gauntlet match. But also that includes Legion of Darkness as well. But unfortunately for Warrior Waluigi and Young Link, actually, as we get ready for 3v3 territory. So no Rico and no Nile. Nile's mostly been looking on, and she's most trying to give Setsuna a chance to hopefully try to. I also need to fix that card too, so I gotta do a little couple fixes here and there. On there, so also gonna try to hopefully put time since on this one. Hope I can remember correctly. But with these two, I guess a little bit of Smash Ultimate is a little reference to Smash Ultimate with Young Link. And especially Waluigi not being there, but that's kind of a shame because I guess Nintendo's still addicted to Waluigi, he should be in Smash Ultimate in my opinion. But that's a different opinion for another time. But this should be good. Setsuna making his 3v3 debut. We'll see Young Link make his 3v3 debut appearance. Young Link actually looking pretty good too. I'm not gonna lie, but he's actually doing pretty well for himself here on Raw. But he still has a lot to learn. He's still a young kid. The youngest of the Links. We'll see how this kid will hopefully try to. We already saw his older self, his adult Link self, actually wreck shop on ECW lately. So we'll see more of that hopefully when we get to there. But Link, I believe, is part of that Fatal 4-Way match. And how about Link? Put up a good show, but I think EXE. And hopefully we'll see which one of those four will prevail. I can't wait for that one coming up hopefully around the week. But we get to ringside. This will be out of control, so I do apologize that this gets a little out of hand. But here we go.
I heard as of someone gently rapping at my chamber door.
But the Crow and Snow Knight actually also making her first appearance back in a little while. But maybe we'll see some rotations. Like Dark Nation said, everyone is sharing the gold today. Ooh, purple thunder attack! Nice move there by Setsuna. We know that Setsuna's got a lot of experience, of course, for the Last Blade, and that should help out Legion of Darkness a little bit. And as they introduce our newest member to Legion of Darkness, showing some investment right now. Dark Nation actually very impressed. But there's a double team from Knight and Setsuna, and then they go for the Alpha Explosion. And so it calls out the Alpha Explosion. Yeah, but that's what do you got? We have Snow and Crow. Yeah, that rhymes. Round 2, by the way. Oh man. That's one easy. And Waluigi, ooh, nice big hammer shot. Go for that hammer time. And now, Purple Thunder attack connecting onto Wario. And Waluigi down and out. And there goes Link. Young Link, I should say, and then goes Wario. Man, my God, the beatdown is just all just domination. Looks like we found some. Looks like Legion of Darkness have definitely found some new blood, and finally, mostly Legion of Darkness have been complaining a lot too about a losing streak. So they finally got their rebound win after losing at a. They got the revenge win. Finally getting a huge. Nice one. Thanks to Setsuna's help, really gave it some little bit more inspiration. So Setsuna's experience could help out, and it could be a really good asset to the Legion of Darkness, and hopefully try to help to regain back the tag titles that they lost at Living Dangerously's pay-per-view. But no doubt, this is going to be a very fun should be a fun experiment for Legion of Darkness. Hopefully, with the Crow and having Snow Knight returning actually and making her appearance, and that Alpha Explosion did a lot of damage too, and Setsuna's Purple Thunder attacks, you fight lightning with lightning, but I'm sure Pika PZ and of course Paul Hunter, especially Paul Hunter, aka Pikachu, looking forward to try to, scout the matches. He's been. We'll have Pikachu join us on commentary next week on Raw. We'll have his first appearance, and we'll see what he has to offer. And Pika Pizza will be joining me on commentary. We'll see how we'll try to scout the tag teams right now. Mostly it's gonna be all out doubles fest for next week, because mostly we'll see which team will make it through, and so see which team will have momentum for the pay-per-view. So it should be pretty cool. See what teams can be featured. We'll see some 4v4s and possibly some doubles matches. All episode for episode 56. So we'll see it. It should be pretty cool. Definitely looking forward to see what happens. But the Setsuna is going to be a good asset to this Legion of Darkness team that could help this struggling Legion of Darkness members. But Dark Nation and Nile, Rico, that's basically 6 members you have. So choose wisely if you want to put them in and book them for 4v4 or 3v3s. But Dark Nation likes what he sees, and so I'm sure Nile and Rico will agree with that statement. That's how cookie crumbles, I guess. Alright, 3v3 is done for now, but we do a 4v4 in our hands, and then we get our hands in 6-man tag action. This should be a big main event, 6-man tag main event. Should be pretty cool. That's still to come tonight. But for now, it's one of the most interesting matches. Earthbound versus Fire Emblem. That will be a really good matchup for sure. So, episode has been a little bit quiet, but we'll see. Hopefully we can turn things around in 4v4, and our main event is just around the corner. So stay tuned as we will take another break, and we're gonna probably gonna stretch first, and then get ready for the 4v4 main event, the 4v4 semi-main event. So in the meantime, sit back, relax, and then we'll be back momentarily. Oh yes, semi-main event time, ladies and gentlemen. It's a semi-main event. It's gonna be really close to the end. We're almost at the end of the episode, but we have a massive main event, or semi-main event for a while. Bing bonged, bing bonged. I mean, it's been a while since you used Setsuna. Yeah, actually, you know, it's been a while since you used Setsuna. It's nice to see him finally. But glad the show is finally making some really good stuff. This episode's been fantastic. If you guys can, one more time, just leave a like if you guys enjoyed the stream so far. If you guys are hyped about the next episode and you want to see more, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell too. That way you guys won't miss anything in general. Also ring the bell for notifications as well too, and please leave a thumbs up if you guys can. I would sincerely appreciate that all the way. You guys are awesome. Let's just hopefully keep the ball rolling. Let's get this start for 4v4 territory now. This should be very interesting. Earthbound Fire Emblem. Roy is a powerful bastard, but Lin, you got Tharja, one of the most infamous characters, of course, from Fire Emblem, one of the most memeful and probably the most popular female Fire Emblem characters. No Lucina today, unfortunately. So we'll see Lucina maybe next episode at some point. Hopefully she could try to compete with some of the best. But Earthbound, talk about a huge, interesting schedule for Earthbound. They got a lot of 44 matches under their belt, but Fire Emblem and Earthbound, this should be really good. This might go round 3 territory, but if they get rid of Roy, that might be huge for Earthbound. But Ness and Lucas, meanwhile, they were former 3-time tag team champions. They know what to do. They've been in this business before, but now in 44 territory, they decided they're not going to compete in the gauntlet match. But they were actually looking forward, hopefully, to face a strong team like a team that's also like RPG as well too within Fire Emblem. There's so many gosh dang Fire Emblem characters, and gosh diggity darn Fire Emblem characters. Fire Emblem games. There's so many. It's always every year they release a Fire Emblem game. It's like, this game never ends. This franchise never ends. Good Lord Almighty, but nevertheless. But Tharja is going to be interesting. This will be a first time seeing Tharja in her debut on Raw. The very most classy. She's a very classy Fire Emblem mama. But I'm for sure we'll see Tharja and her mystical powers. Hopefully we'll see some mana. We'll see some rockets being spewed from Jeff, but also Jeff and Paula, who made a strong debut in the premiere, which I was surprised that that's just Jeff and Paula's second appearance. But the Earthbound kids looking really, really strong here in this one. So talk about a match. This one might be the match of the season or match of the year candidate. This is all. We get this early to start off the season. Start season 3. You must be out of your goddamn mind. Won't be easy for sure, but especially for Earthbound kids. If they can get rid of Roy this early, that'd be huge for them. Jeff going for that full rockets. You don't know how good support Jeff is. Oh my god! Oh my god! Yeah, no chance. Especially Roy is that strong. Oh man. Utter dominance already around 1. It looked good on paper though, but another attack. Another God. But right now Earthbound's not giving up though. You gotta give the Earthbound kids credit, excuse me. They get Starstorm, nice. I believe Nets is down. He gave fire coming up here. And Tharja got some lot of spells here. PK freeze, nice. Roy's down, and Tharja's down too, nice. And they get another round 3. Very impressive comeback from Lucas and Jeff too to force it to round 3. Just enough to do that. Nice. This could be a huge upset though if the Earthbound kids can actually upset these. Oh my god! Roy and Lean about to die here. There goes Lean as well too. PK Flash coming up in handy. This is gonna be it for Jeff. Really making an instant comeback. Nice ice beam there. Roy trying to make a comeback. I think Paula's down too. And those bombs definitely come in handy. Roy is down, and that's it. Unbelievable upset. Earthbound kids take it 2-1. Wow. That's a shocker right there. I thought for sure Earthbound kids about to be decimated in round 1, but no. Fire Emblem just like they were. I guess Tharja just got blasted. I thought those bombs were from Tharja, but I was wrong about that actually. The bombs that Jeff produced, man, those rockets are coming in handy. That is impressive. Earthbound kids do it again, and that's Fire Emblem's first loss as well, man. Talk about an upset after an upset. Remarkable upset. I mean, it was a very quick round 3, but nevertheless, I mean, Fire Emblem, what happened? Even Roy couldn't defeat these kids. These Earthbound kids are fun to watch. That's why I think That's why they think they were tag team champions at some point in the future. At some point in the past, last season, but they really dominated. And how ironic that one of the gauntlet matches that I did in the pay-per-view, Lucas and Ness entered number 1 and won the damn thing, which is incredible. So, well, unfortunately, we won't be able to see Lightning strike twice, even though we saw PK Thunder strike twice. But that was good. Again, a round of applause, guys. These kids are fun to watch. I'm very impressed with Lucas and Ness on Raw ever since they came back. They became 3-time tag team champions, and they upset Fire Emblem. And they defeat the Dark Shield and defeat Legion of Darkness. These kids could be possibly one of the best. This is a dangerous 4v4 team if this keeps up. I'm glad that Lucas and Ness earned 4v4 territory, and Jeff and Paula are updated. So, but there's a few bugs with Paula. She keeps disappearing for some reason, transforming into some kind of bear in Earthbound. I don't play Earthbound that much, but I know little. And it's a little Earthbound, but I guess you transform into a little bear. Looks like the bear that she transforms into. But nevertheless, great matchup for these two. I figured it was gonna go round 3, so definitely your money's worth spent here at ringside. But wow, these kids are great. Honestly, these Earthbound kids are absolutely fantastic. That makes I'm serious. We have 4 round 3s, and you try to tell me this show it's not even 5 stars. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, definitely it's more like a 4-star matchup for sure. This is. I'm glad this show's getting a lot better, and we getting some good. This has been great booking actually. I'm actually happy to book these matches, and giving what the fans what they want to see. Even though we haven't seen much of the fans lately, because the comment section's been kind of dead. But hopefully if this wakes you up. If this doesn't wake you up, I swear to God, what are you guys doing right now? What are you guys doing? Why are you watching the actual Raw? Come to this show. No, I'm kidding. But definitely check it out. Check out Earthbound. But these Earthbound kids, again, they amaze me. And this is another team that upset at Fire Emblem. This is their first loss as well. I mean, we saw some super powerful teams just lose. I mean, we saw Tharja being. I guess Lucina is not in action. Normally, you see Lucina with Fire Emblem, but unfortunately, she's been out. She's kind of out today, but kind of absent. But we do have Tharja. But even with Roy's powerful attacks, I mean, they did defeat Earthbound boys. So I know Fire Emblem are not going to be happy about their performance. So hopefully, they could try again against Earthbound maybe at some point. But they performed really well on Raw, so I'm happy to see both teams look great. I think the Earthbound kids, I should say, because Paula is a female. But these Earthbound kids are absolutely fantastic, and I don't mind a rematch. If you guys want to see a rematch of these two, leave in the comments below. I can guarantee these kids against Fire Emblem. These two teams are gonna explode. Maybe we'll see it on pay-per-view maybe. So up to you guys. Maybe we'll see that. That's a match of the year candidate. They pulled a big time upset here. I'm proud of them. I'm proud of them. They actually found to defeat the undefeated Fire Emblem. So these Urban kids get better and better, and it's gonna get a lot better in the main event for sure. It's up next. Nobunaga, Adele, and Bennett Heracross hopefully try to make an upset here and make another upset. Hopefully we'll see another round 3, like 5 out of 8 matches of round 3s, maybe. And hey, we got 50% at least if that happens. If that doesn't happen, we get like half and half. So definitely an awesome fight. But anyways, it's our main event. Up next, we have one last break, and we'll see us back here in just a brief moment as Raw continues on with some cool matches. Stick around. Alright, it's main event time! Oh, baby. This episode, man. What is this episode? I have no clue, man. This has been amazing. This stream, nice for this to come back Monday to start out the week with a high note and streaming for you guys. And unbelievable stuff, man. Unbelievable stuff to start out the main event for tonight. But this was just awesome. This from Bart. We'll have a little. We'll also gonna explain a recap after the match. But let's just talk about this main event here. We already know for a fact that Lucario and Heracross, they're having their feud. Genjiro and Oda Nobunaga actually entered the fray and also challenged Genjiro for both of the titles, for the undisputed champ. And of course, a big hello, congratulations to our buddy Genjiro, not only becoming the European champion, but dominating, living dangerously, destroyed Adele, and Pitt basically just dragged Adele away, and that's where the story tells itself. But kind of a rematch we saw at the pay-per-view, but only having Lucario also successful become the new Pokemon champion at the pay-per-view. Big congratulations up to Lucario once again for his success at living dangerously, become the brand new champion for the Pokemon division. But being Heracross's jealousy might lead up to that hopefully. So we'll see the Bandit and Lucario and Master of the Aura Spear. But it's a 6-man tag team match. We know that Genjiro, the undisputed champ, the Pokemon champ, Lucario, and Pitt. Of course, Pitt has this difference with Adele. They'll meet because Adele will meet Pitt in the last man standing match. Yeah, that's right, last man standing. Where only have to incapacitate your opponent into a 10 count. So the referee, hopefully there's a referee, and we can actually see who actually, or the official can, count to 10, and hopefully we have a true winner. All you gotta do is knock your opponent out. That's all you gotta do is knock him out. Knock that motherfucker out. That's all you gotta do. In the last man standing at Blaze of Glory 2. So I'm excited for that pay-per-view. Heading towards it, But also we actually have a lot of cards being stacked here in this main event, so I'm pretty excited for it. But meanwhile, we have the villains, the heroes of the mix on the left, villains on the right side. We already know for a fact that Lucario, Pitt, Genjiro are totally trying to team up for now. But Pitt has a lot of scores settled with his arch nemesis. Has pretty much has been carrying this feud for almost about 2.5 seasons. So it's been going. This match Ultimate feud and Dark Shield feud's been going for a very long time. And we know that Heracross and Lucario battling for that Pokemon title. And they'll have that rematch. So we'll see how those two work together, or try to defeat Metagross. But I got a feeling Metagross should have been a Pokemon champ in my opinion. With his massive, his rising star appearance was super close, and then Genjiro putting both his titles on the line against Oda Nobunaga, who's actually I should explain one thing. Nobunaga and his run he actually won a gauntlet match not so long ago, a while back when TK was hosting this show. I do remember something with Nobunaga winning a gauntlet match. It became a contender, but there was no titles on the show. It was just gauntlet matches, really. So I think Nobunaga makes a great opponent for Genjiro. That could be huge for a samurai battle. So this should be nice. A good card. Actually, I like this card already for Blaze of Glory 2. You got the Tag Team Division, you got the Divas title match, Lucario vs Heracross, last man standing, undisputed title on the line. Yeah, see, this is a good stacked card that I built. So I'm actually happy about this. We'll see how both teams, which style will build momentum for that event, and we'll see how this plays out. It's going to be a lot hotter in this main event. So here we go, 6-man tag. Let's do it. As always, hope you guys enjoy. This should be great. And also, that's not Ash, by the way. That's Riley, or based on the movie. So, just to answer your question, yeah. Nobunaga just being gritty today. In a really giddy mood to try to hope he becomes the next undisputed champ. Oh, and oh my God! First blood already. Good lord. And then the Kamehameha wave.
Here we go.
Yeah, this should be the slaughter fest. And Nobunaga just taking a massive spill here. Nice Sparta kick. Still trying to be sneaky. He does. Aircraft using that defense, that hardened. Inside cutter. Down the punch. We already know that see lots of momentum building for both these guys. Nice wall push into the genocide cutter. Another wall push. Watch out! Lucario from above, the Pokken champion. Don't get the ball with a big Kamehameha wave. And now, of course, they got a lot of abuse here from the genocide cutters into the big wall push. Oh, and from behind, you should not take her back. That was definitely a bad decision there by Adele. Nice move, and round one going to the heroes here. Nice move. Nice letter. This would be really good though. Let's see we'll still build momentum here. Hard used by Hero Crust, and there's that horn attack. Recovers nicely. Light arrow connecting on the Nobunaga. And again, gauntlet punch connecting this. And Nobunaga's down. And now the Chariot's ride and connecting. That high flying offense by the Fallen Angel, and oh, and an Aura Spear into the gun, the sword slash for the win.
Victory!
Very impressive. As that was a Shinku Hadouken, really, or Shinku Aura Spear, I should say. Our heroes again, strong finish. 2-0 regardless. So our heroes just blasted the villains here. As a strong main event going to the heroes here, and they build some heavy momentum heading towards into Blaze of Glory 2. And we know for a fact that these guys are just lethal, man. Genjiro, Pit, and Lucario. What do you expect out of those three? But you know, Pit has obviously all six of these men have a lot of personal differences with, I guess, for Adele and Pit mainly, and then you got Heracross, and you got little by little with Nobunaga and Genjiro having that samurai showdown, no pun intended. But absolutely just destroying the villains here. That was certainly just a massive massacre. A massive massacre from just both sides. Just again, showing why this defense bring you offense. And we thought for sure Adele's gonna try to make something interesting in round one, but Adele said never. Lucario's like, nope, no, don't turn your back on me, Adele, and just fire that Shinku Aura Spear for the win, or that Kamehameha wave or whatever, his final smash basically. But feeling the power of the aura. But that is certainly an incredible main event for it. And as far as this, as a champion, to take it and just pinning Adele, which is a huge win for the Pokken champ and the undisputed champ, making their first appearance on stream, which is good to see there. See some of our top stars making some good waves. And Pit, of course, main eventing, which is nice to see without Yoshi. But good news. Well, also actually some good news about Yoshi's injury. We'll have more discussion on that in a few weeks. Definitely, I am excited to see Yoshi back, and mostly around midsummer he might come back. So that's gonna be good to hear about Yoshi's injury update. He might be able to return in midsummer. So that's gonna be pretty exciting. Maybe like July. So it'll be pretty cool to see Yoshi back in the roster again. So that's going to be really exciting to see Yoshi back. I'm sure he has a lot of retribution against Adele, too. He'll try to finish the rivalry once and for all. And then this special ultimate can finally move on and get those tag titles back. But they still have, DHD and Mr. Game & Watch to do the job for them. So, and they have also backup, too. But yeah, this is a good little main event. I definitely appreciate, the good guys finally getting a win over the bad guys. And that's Adele's third straight loss. So I'm sure now Adele obviously was upset, and of course attacked Pit, or actually Pit attacked Adele, but Adele countered back strong. So It's been a brutal fight in the last episode. I'll put up, again. I'm gonna upload episode 54 when I have the chance. But yeah, Dale and Pitt, these two they're just utter rivals, and they just want to beat the hell of each other. And I'm sure Last Man Standing could be the best, the BCO or BSC, best case scenario, or BCS, whatever, best case scenario. What I can't even. I'm just too excited, man. I'm excited. Best episode 55 to date. Wait, what? Best episode 55 to date. You mean best episode to date? Well done. We got round 3s. Yeah. 55 was a good episode. This was actually, I'm surprising. This was a great episode. It would have been better if we had more people in the chat. But hey, it happens to the best of us. We're just gonna keep on grinding. That's all my best mindset right now. Moving forward, it's just we're on that grind. We're on the grind. We're grinding right now. It's just my first stream back on YouTube in a little while, so I'm gonna have to do some more streams on YouTube like this if I can. So I'm gonna have to have some more gaming and stuff, get more gaming stuff on my channel again. And hopefully try to do Omega Ruby at some point and this week, so I can just try to do that. But however, a great episode. I will do a recap real quick. Let's just get to our recap right away. Okay, recap time. I'll recap episode 54 as well. Just in case people didn't see it, I'm sure you guys want to watch episode 54. I'll be uploading it this week, but I'll leave the results here. Actually, Tannhauser actually requested a Divas title shot. Shiki versus Karin Kanzaki to start things off. Karin also got a victory last episode. Kung Lao and Keelik put up a good outing. Kung Lao actually got a win, but he actually was a kind of a punk. As a friendship, he actually respected Keelik, and that was, I'm sure Raiden did not like that at all. Ruby Raichu is just Ruby Raichu. Yuna and Lisa, Black and Crystal put up a great outing, but I think the two-meter strike is just too unstoppable. And Blanca Lena over the PPGs, which is a huge win for Blanca Lena's resume, in my opinion. Ninja Storm, Legion of Darkness put up a good fight, but Ninja Storm was just a lot of damage done, so that's what's up there from Ninja Storm. Mr. Gohan arrived on Raw as he makes his first appearance. He just did his plug. He plugged his debut next week on Raw, which actually was right here for episode 55, and he delivered. And the Road Dynasty, of course, the Road Dynasty minus in the Divas Champion were successful in their matchup. Oops. Let me press that. There we go. There we go. That's what I should edit that on now. And we get to it's episode 55 now, which is a great main event. A lot of strong matches here, of course. Recapping with Tannhauser. But of course, like I said, Tannhauser put up a great fight in that fatal 4-way. There was a lot of crotch shots to Tifa. I'm sure Tifa's gonna have to have a lot of massage therapy. I know her crotch is probably just mashed potatoes right now. I can't make any babies. Probably can't make any babies for sure, but that hurts. Jesus. No more giving birth right now. I can guarantee Tifa's not gonna have any babies for a very long time. Yang Xiaolong and Yang Xiaolong, Mr. Gohan, Billy Kane, and Ramona Oswald. 3 consecutive round 3s we got. That was awesome. Definitely one of the better episodes in a hot minute. It's been a very long time. A Squash Fest, we get that one. Brother Katrina's literally squashing poor Chad and Ruckus. Those New Yorkers got bing-bonged indeed. And they probably have to go back and revive them with a Glizzy or something. Legion of Darkness, with some new interesting talent, but even though Stone Knight was part of it, but Stone Knight showing that the new Alpha Explosion and Setsuna's Purple Thunder could help out. With the help of Setsuna's Purple Thunder, the chemistry is right there, the synergy is there for Legion of Darkness in this recap. Earthbound and T-Final, holy crap, what an upset. That was just a big upset Earthbound, I have a lot of respect for these kids in 4v4 territory. They are scary in 4v4. Would be surprised if people would be this, surprised to hopefully face these teams, but it's just utter dominance, and we get to see our main event, which delivered. So there you go. It was a very good episode. I appreciate everybody else tuning in tonight. Even though it wasn't enough people, it was, again, not gonna sit here and complain and cry about it. But however, it was a great episode, nevertheless, in my opinion, and probably the best Raw we had with round 3s. So it was, at least we got 50% of round 3 contesting. So there you go. Round 3's made in this one. So that's all I gotta say for tonight. I'll tune in for more. Episode 56. If this show, we'll probably report back with the other with the results from next week. If it does get 5 stars, hell, we'll do another stream for sure. I guess we'll do like a go home show for Raw. I'll be able to upload episode 54 by the end of the week. I'm gonna just guess. I don't know if I have a shot for it. I'm gonna do the best I can. Edit this one out. Edit episode 54 and get this uploaded in time. You'll see what I mean when I mention about the recap. So, but I decided these promos are just way too. This is a lot of work and a lot of animation. That's the problem. But in the meantime, we'll be back in a few weeks. I do want to do some more streams on here. Let's do some more gaming streams on this channel again. That's what I hope I can bring back some strong views. At this point, I already explained about my ranting about viewership being bad and Twitch sucking on my ass lately. But I think at this point, I'm just gonna wait until I'm when I get better. I'll probably get better at some point. But yeah, this has been a great episode thus far, and hopefully get to see a lot more. I hope I can continue to move forward into episode 56 and continue the season on strong as we'll come back with the next episode. Hopefully at some point, and we'll probably see a birthday stream very soon, because my birthday is coming up, so yay, be great. Alright, thank you for watching. AzureBlaze signing up for now. Thank you for watching, and as always, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and join us back here if you guys want to see the streams, more Raw streams like this, make this into a 5-star show, and we got you. And with us, from the Raw roster, and yours truly, AzureBlaziken, have a good night. And I guess for Miguel's sake, yes, Miguel also dipped out, but yes, have a good night, everybody. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you back here real soon. AzureBlaziken, out. Good night, everybody.